So I went to Denham's this morning, a sporting goods store, and I found a mouth guard. I had to go to the mall, which sucks, but then I took Annabelle to the dog park. There were some nice dogs there for her to play with. I did have to talk to people, but their energy was pretty good, but I'm still exhausted. I'm just exhausted. It sounds silly, there's lots of loud noises. Of course, when I go to the store, that's when they're using some kind of machine to like vacuum the pavement of the parking lot. Things like that. Just like, of course. But anyway, I'm just exhausted. I'm completely exhausted now. Lots of exhaustion. I need more things that give me life, you know? It's just hard when you're exhausted. Oh, I got the mouth guard so I can wear it at night. So I'm gonna try it out and see if it keeps me from clenching my teeth together, which gives me headaches and things. So it's already 3. It's still the morning after I didn't sleep well, had all of the bad dreams and stuff. And I woke up to eat, and then I showered and went to a sporting goods store. Or I said that. Went to the dog park, came back, took a nap, went to the dollar store, and got some like bacon and eggs and potatoes and apples. Oh my gosh, hit up the dollar store these days for food because it's cheaper than the grocery store and it's like decent. Um, and then I came back and I had to like switch phone plans because it was cheaper. I'm using Mint now, go Mint, Ryan Reynolds. And but anyway, that took a good sec because even though I'm an Aquarius rising, I am not technology friendly. Because it's not my sun, and that's the lesson. In case you didn't know, for your rising and your sun sign, your sun is how you function. Your rising is just how you come off. Okay, it's huge misleading, usually misleading. Anyway, it's already 3, and um, I'm still behind on calories because I already cooked bacon and eggs, and I need to eat again. So I'm gonna try to do that. And then finally, I gotta get to work. I gotta get to work today. And this is how it goes. This is why I'm telling you this. This is how it goes. I already explained how it took 3 days. The migraine took 3 days from my life. And I haven't been able to work since last week. And I work from home. And I'm finally getting back to it. Uh, this is how it goes. I have fewer days. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get back to work today. My doggy makes cute noises. You getting that, baby? You getting that itch? What is that face? You're so cute. Why is it so hard for me to eat? It's just so hard. I find less and less food desirable. It's just, sometimes I really feel like my body is it's that deep. It's not like just emotional. I guess that would be even deeper, but it's finally my inside is coming out into my physical body. And it just doesn't want to be here anymore. It's like, this is ridiculous how fragile this body is that I have to constantly fuel it or it will die. I have to constantly care for it or it will die. Like, come on. How did humans become the dominant species? I don't know, man. So I've figured it out. Okay, I I just I just don't feel very human. I'm not trying to make any kind of implication other than just that's how I feel. You know, I like the more that like part of my lessons growing up has been to understand how um, your self worth is important in terms of how you let people treat you. I never equated those two together. Like I knew I had self worth, but I also just thought I could take whatever. And I didn't think they were connected. But I mean, so now I get it. Okay, I get that. But and so, but alone, I just find I've mundane life, like just doing it, all the things you have to do to have life. It's not worth it to me. I know that sounds really scary, but I just mean like it's that thing where if I had to, I want to help. If I had to like provide a need for someone else, then I could totally do that, and I have done that over and over again. Uh, but I just don't care enough. I don't care enough about I, I I don't care enough about physical things. I don't care enough about eating. I don't care enough. It's just not important to me. And not only is it not important to me, but so much of it is hard for me. Like it's not natural. You know? It's hard for my body to live a mundane life in and out of town. It's hard for me to I mean, taking care of yourself is a lot of work. I and maybe it just feels like that because I don't know. I don't know. I because I've been doing it since I was very young, and so maybe I'm just tired. I didn't get those first 18 years of being cared for completely. So I'm just like it has. If you put 20 on top of 40, I should be about 60 right now in terms of my will and energy. As far as when I started having to adult. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like uh I just don't care about all this shit, and I'm just like looking around for my chariot or something from heaven with fire, and I'm just like, it should be here anytime. I mean, I did it, I did all the things. So I mean, aren't we done here? I don't mean to sound I can sound really dark, I guess, to people, but I'm trying to be very practical. It's very practical to me. It doesn't feel dark to me. And that's what is kind of warning. That's kind of a warning to me. Like, I don't, maybe it shouldn't be, but it alarms me, like, that so many of the things that people find dark, I don't find dark. I just find to be very matter of fact, I don't find the same things to be dark. And I just, I don't know. This human thing is, to me as just one aspect of existence. I don't think I don't think we just disappear in being after we let go of our physical body. I don't think that's found anywhere else in existence, and I do think existence reflects itself in infinite ways. And so I don't think you can find that pattern, like matter and energy changes form, but it always is nothing. It doesn't become nothing, and anyway, it just, oh, like I don't have the fear of Christianity. I don't have the fear of anything anymore. And this is the consequence that this mundane life, man, I've tried so hard. I've tried for 3 years. I've been focusing on conquering this fucking mundane life. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to make it beautiful and functional and balanced, things I'd never had before. And well, it has helped me through a very energetically tumultuous time to like find balance in things. The life itself is also killing me at the same time. You know, I times when I felt motivated were, and like this is a life I can live, is two areas. And one was when I was in university, and and all of my necessities were paid for, were cared for, and all I had to do was learn and go to class. And even my meals were easily provided for, things like that. Um, that was so I didn't have to worry about any of that. I just dwelt there. It was all taken care of, and I just learned, and that was amazing. I could do that forever. And then the other one was when I was on tour, and we just traveled and played music, traveled and played music, and traveled and played music. And I like I could do that forever. That was exhilarating, and I felt like I had life back, and I had like I don't know, I just motivation every day, and it brought so much joy. And um, so those are the two things. What do I do about that? I need to think about that one. So here's the deal. I made cornbread, and I did add more water and re-boil the beans or whatever, but because I'm new at this, they're both like subpar. You know, even the cornbread is subpar. And whoa, that's a light. So that's the thing, you know, I'm trying to make this food and I'm learning. I get stuck with it. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Hello. So it is like 8:30, or I think it's before 8. And so we've just been doing stuff, and now I'm finally ready to start sewing, which is what I'm doing right now for money on the side. And so we're about to start. I have, and don't be anxious. Don't be anxious, Jamie. Gosh, it's just, I would say this real quickly, and that Annabelle is, this is her rug, and so she's chewing on it. We had a conversation about who's, she could have this one, and she's good. She likes it. She sticks with it. Anyway, um, I forget what I was even talking about. So I have anxiety about starting, but I have to remember just not take it so seriously. Like it's so weird now being where I'm at and doing something like this. Like construction seems so much less anxiety provoking because it's just wood. You know, you can go out and get more wood. It's not a huge crisis, you know? Like if you cut something wrong, you know, you're disappointed. Like, oh, you know. But man, this is like to mess up a woman's pants when she paid you to make them better. Oh my god, I just have I it is it's so hard for me to think of a scenario where someone's not going to be pissed because I messed up or something and it can't be fixed or something. And but it seems so silly, and like it doesn't matter to me that I've delivered a human being before. It doesn't matter. I have so much anxiety right now. That's so weird. That is so weird. But anyway, so but we get up real early in the morning, and so I'm just gonna finish these few pairs, Jamie, and then you're gonna get up and you have all day to finish. It's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. And even if you don't get them done, thanks for listening to this. It's all gonna be, everything's gonna be okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end. Shh. It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna start singing. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. This is gonna be the end of this vlog. And thank you for tuning in to Neurodiversity Times. All right, here I go. Bye.